My people, what that they say shall never end. They said, these people have pushed the king to the wall. Yes, so they have pushed him to that point that he no longer cares. He don't care if they will say, oh, the previous kings before him wasn't like this, so and all of that. Right now, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. According to the information reaching us, they said the king have come out to warn everyone involved. Whether you are a wife or you are an elder o, you are a servant o, someone is using you o, you are using someone o, that whoever that you are does not matter to him. Even if you are his relative, close relative, blood relative, that he doesn't give a damn. As long as you did not care about his happiness and life, that he will not care about what will happen to you. They said the king have made it clear that, you see, this time around, that anything you see, you take. And the major reason he is saying all of this is because, remember that the royal staff that he's supposed to use during the Ofarende, the day of that Ofarende ritual, they took it away. They took it away, and despite everything he did to warn them to return it so that he will not release Ogunjaye and all of that, they did not return it. They did not return it, not until they said the king now releases Ogunjaye. And few minutes, they say it's not even up to an hour that he released Ogunjaye, and there was this shocking news that two most trusted elders from Ebony's family, that the Kpai behind the shrine area, there is a part of the palace where shrines are located. It was there that the two elders were found lying down there, and they don't buy. And information have it that that particular missing staff was found behind them, beside them. And this have shaken the palace. And that is why the king is trying to let them know that, look, you see this Ofarende ritual, it is going to happen. Whether you like it or not, it is going to happen. And any one of you who think that he or she is smart enough to stop it, that person will stop his or her own life, because the person is going to buy whether they like it or not. They said the king have let them know that this is no longer business as usual. Oh. That you see them, that they wanted to show him that they are, or they know better than him, or they can do something to him without caring the consequences, that is how he is going to, forget everything and do his own. And they said the palace is shaking. And right now, you know that the king have released Ogunjaye. Some people said that few elders have come to tell the king, okay, now that the missing royal staff has been found, because it has been found according to the information, that now that it has been found, is it not time to lock up Ogunjaye again? And they said the king asked them, what is their interest in this? The elders, they know better than the king that Ogunjaye doesn't buy someone whose hands are clean. That no matter what, it doesn't buy someone when your hands are clean. It only buy you when you try one thing or the other against anyone or the throne. And you know that some of these elders, they cannot live without being problem to some people due to their activities, especially those of them that flies at night. you know. So right now that they said the elders have been begging the king, telling the king that look, now that the staff have found that nothing will stop Ofarende ritual, that Kabiyesi, you need to do something. You cannot, because they said the last time that they released that Ogunde, more than 10 people by, and most of them are elders. Elders, you can imagine. They used to say that an elder does not stay in the house while a goat delivers on time. But this one, they say it is the elders that are the major problem in the palace right now. So for these elders to summon themselves, to gather themselves, to come and beg the king to please lock up that Ogunjaye, it simply means that they have ulterior motive. They have plan B, you know. And it is looking like the king want to leave that Ogunjaye until after the Ofarende ritual, because there is possibility that if he decides to lock Ogunjaye right now because of the fact that the missing staff have been found, they might decide to steal it, take it at the point of that or that particular day of the Ofarende ritual in order to stop it. And you know that according to the information, there are certain rituals that must happen before the king will be able to release the Ogunjaye, from what we are hearing. So what if they decide to do something at the time that the king will be helpless, that he cannot do anything? Eh? So to be in a safer side, to make sure that nothing stops the Ofarende ritual, there is no story that touches the heart. I think the king is wise and he know what he is doing, because according to the information, they said the king have made it clear that he is not going to lock Ogunjaye up until when he thinks that he wants to do that. And they said he asked those elders, what is your interest in this? Are you planning something? Are you involved in any evil? Because that is the only time that you'll be afraid of the Ogunjaye. Because everyone knows that Ogunjaye doesn't buy person weighing and clean. You know, if you don't have any, if you are not planning any evil, you don't involve yourself in anything that is against the rules and regulation of Ogunjaye, Ogunjaye will not come your way. It will not even show himself to you. So, and I think that is the best decision to make. So that those of them who are still planning, and don't come to think of it, if the king decides to lock the Ogunjaye again, you will still hear that elders from Ebony's side, even though some of them have just died because of this same reason, you will still hear that another group from that place have come to do something. Why a lot of people are saying that those elders are not working in favor of Ebony, that their major plan is to see that the king did not continue on the throne. Because according to that Ebony's aunt, the one that was telling them the truth, the one that made blow blow to change, they said that lady have told them that don't think that these elders are working in your favor, that their major plan is to dethrone the king. And you will believe with me that if they succeed in dethroning the king, both Ebony and Blow Blow will no longer be wives to the king. Yes, they will be wife to ex-king. That is if their family succeed. And maybe the next king from their family will marry another seat. And they will not even have position in that palace. So you see that a wise woman will protect her husband and the throne. You know, so right now they said the king have made it clear that anyone who tries to stop the Ofarende ritual will Kpai, whether they like it or not. So that is what we are hearing, if the information is true. Don't forget that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you.